off, what are you up to right now? What are some of your current projects? What's going on?
I'm sat in the lovely orange chair in Toronto. Yeah, I'm kind of doing sort of promo stuff at the minute, jetting around the world, telling everybody about the new record that I just finished, and that is coming out at the start of June. So I was just in Germany, and then I was in Australia, and then I was in London, and now I'm here, and now I have no idea what time of day it is, but that's okay. It's now. It's now o'clock. That's good with me. Yeah. So yeah, just basically letting people know about the new record, which is called England Keep My Bones, and which I'm very excited about. So I hope people like it when it comes out.
Excellent. And what are your current fixations right now, whether it be like music, films, books, anything?
Current fixations. I am currently fixated on a number of things. Well, musically, I've been really fixated on the new Josh T. Pearson record recently because it's so insanely dark and intense and weird and awesome, and it's been really floating my boat. And I've got this whole thing about music hall and like vaudeville going on at the moment. I'm kind of reading books about that and stuff at the minute, and it's kind of funny that you sort of grow up with punk rock and that's fine, but you sort of run out of people to idolise after a certain age. Do you know what I mean? Because all the punks sort of gave up or died before they hit 40, essentially, with one or two notable exceptions. And it's just been really interesting reading about like vaudeville and music hall and all these people who kind of made a whole lifetime out of being entertainers rather than just kind of the first kind of 25 years of their life. So yeah, and that kind of thing. And then I've been watching a lot of Sons of Anarchy recently. It's pretty good. All those kind of like you know, like hour-long episode like HBO shows and stuff are really great for tour because they kill loads of time when you're on the road. So you know, it's like you got a 7-hour flight. It's like sweet, 7 episodes, nice. So yeah, I'm making my way through season 3 right now. It's pretty good.
Also, with all that traveling, I'm sure it's been helping
a lot
definitely lately. And so, what has been your most memorable or inspirational gig, whether it was one you played or one you attended, and why?
Well, can I do one of each?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, alright, sweet. I mean, probably the most memorable, in fact, well, this may not be the most, but I'm remembering it today because it was a few days ago, but on Thursday I played my 1000th show, and that's in 5 years, and that was a pretty special occasion. It was in London. I invited like all my old friends to come down, like people who saw me play like 3 people like years ago, and it was cool. We had a sold out show. We had like 1,000 people there, and it was just a really great night. I mean, I got seriously hammered after playing, but it was great. There was just loads of people. The barrier collapsed at the end of the show, and there was like people kind of like climbing on the stage and stuff, and it was kind of like the perfect way to celebrate the milestone. Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of funny, I've got my 30th birthday coming up quite soon, and I'm really not at all bothered about that. I feel like I put all of my 30th birthday anxiety onto my 1000th show. Do you know what I mean? So I've got that. Inspirational shows to go to, I don't know, I mean, there have been loads. I saw Bruce Springsteen play in Hyde Park last summer. That was pretty amazing, 60,000 people, and it felt like you were insane. Like, it felt like a bar show. You know? It was amazing, and he's the boss, definitely.
And what was your first, whether it's like LP, cassette, CD that you ever bought with your own money? Do you remember?
I do. It was actually, I thankfully actually have kind of a cool answer to this question. Loads of people is kind of like, oh, it was Kylie Minogue, or something, you know, something really kind of weak. But actually my first cassette that I bought with my own money was Killers by Iron Maiden. And that was the first band I ever kind of like properly fell in love with. And a friend of mine's older brother had some Iron Maiden posters, and I saw them and I was like, that's awesome. And I didn't even know it was a band at first. I was just like, that's so awesome. And then it was like this band, and my mind kind of went and broke. So I went out and I bought Killers, and it's actually still one of my favourite records of all time. So it was a good one to start with.
Excellent. And if you could just finish the sentence for me, if I wasn't playing music, I would be
trying to play music. That's a boring answer to the question. It's kind of true though. I know, I'd like to be a history teacher. That would be fun. I'm really passionate about history, and I like talking quite a lot. So
there a specific era?
I'll tell you what you got really. I mean, British kind of like political history, English political history is something I'm very interested in. So I can sit here and talk about the common law and the Bill of Rights until the cows come home, and hopefully it will be interesting. That's the bit I need to work on, making it interesting rather than me just yakking endlessly.
Awesome, those are my questions.
Cool. Sweet.
Cool.
Thank you.